Good morning and welcome to creating your Google website part 2. What we're going to do today first is I need you guys to find your website. In order to do that, you can do it a couple of different ways. The first and probably easiest way for you guys is to go to your Drive. So if I go to Drive, that's in that waffle, don't forget, so in your waffle. And then if I went to Recent, so I go to Recent, right, you'll see it on the left side. You should see yours right here. You can see I have 3 of them up at this point. So that's what you guys should see. You should see your website. You'll see the little, if you can kind of tell, right here, there's a little emblem. It's a square blue with some white boxes inside. It's a little different than the Docs one, but that's your website. So you're going to click on that. If you don't see it here, you can always go straight to Sites and find it in there. So if I went straight to Sites, you'll see that it should pop up right at the beginning. So one of 2 ways you should be able to find that pretty easily. Now you're going to double click on your website, and I'm going to close these 2 because I don't necessarily need them. Now don't forget, if you're a little lost and I'm going a little bit too quickly, the nice thing about having a video is you can stop it, you can rewind it, you can watch it again, you can make sure, and I'll be on Google Meets today, so that way you can come and ask me questions if need be. But this is for people that kind of want to just kind of go ahead, and I can answer questions in the Google Meets later. So a couple days ago, we did this part right here. So you added your video, you added the words right here, no exceptions in, I'm a kid at Hope, and you also had your title up here. Perfect. The next thing we're going to do now that we have this done, if you don't have this done, pause the video right now, go back to Tuesday's assignment and finish that first. That has to be done. So today we're actually going to create 2 new pages. So our 2 new pages, if you look on the right side right here, you'll see where it says Pages, all right? So we're going to click this Pages button. Now once we click it, you should see Home, and that's it. Which is fine. That's exactly what you should see. But at the bottom, you'll see this plus sign. You can see new link and new page. We want to add a new page here. So our next page, we're going to click it, and we are going to type in pledge. P-L-E-D-G-E. Now, and then once we click that, we're going to just click this Done button. So I want you to stop everything right now. So stop the video, go and create your next page. I hope all of you have come back here now and have created your next page. If you have not done that, pause the video and go do that now, and then come back and see what we're doing next. Okay, so what we're going to do on this pledge page is actually really simple. All we're going to do is we're going to add 3 things. We're going to first add a text box. So we did that last time where we went Insert, Text Box, or we can double click and click the text box. It's up to you on how you want to do that, but we're going to add a text box. Now, if you remember, we're going to make our letters nice and big so we can push title. Again, stop the video and go back if you didn't quite get that. So we're making our letters nice and big with title. We're going to use the alignment and go into the center. And I'm going to make it bold. And all I'm going to type in here is Kids at Hope Pledge. Stop the video and go write pledge in your website. Alright, I hope everybody has stopped the video and gone and have exactly what I have up here. You'll notice that this picture back here, you cannot change it once you've changed it the first time. So if you change it again, it'll change throughout the entire website. So that's okay, but if you want to keep the picture on the first website or the first page of your website, it's going to continue for the next ones, okay? Alright, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go up to this plus button. We're going to make a new tab, and all we're going to do is type in Kids at Hope Pledge. Okay, so I have Kids at Hope Pledge. I'm going to go to Images, and last time what I had you do was save save the file by right-clicking and save image as, etc. This time we're not going to do that. We're going to do something different. So you find the one you want. So I'm going to click, I kind of like this one. So I'm going to click this one. And all I'm going to do is drag it into my website. So I'm going to hold down my button and I'm going to drag it all the way into, see how I hover over the tab? And then I drop it right into my website. That simple. Okay? Now I can move this into the center just by dragging it over. And I'm good. There we go. Now I have my Kids at Hope pledge in here. So stop the video and go drag a Kids at Hope pledge into your website. Alright guys, we should have Kids at Hope up here, pledge at the top. You didn't even have to type that because we named our page pledge, so it automatically does this for us. And then we dragged the pledge here. So the last thing we're going to do on this page right here is we are going to grab a YouTube video. So you go to insert like we did last time. And we're going to scroll down to YouTube and we're going to type Kids at Hope. So my YouTube, and I'm going to find the Kids at Hope pledge, and I know which one it is because I've used it before. So I'm going to go down and see if I can find it. Maybe, kinda. And realize if you don't like the videos that pop up here, that's okay. What I want you to do, if that happens, is you can actually go straight to YouTube and copy the link and then put it up here in the search bar. So if you wanted to do that, that's fine. If not, I'm just going to click, I don't really mind which one you put in here, but I'm going to put the Kids at Hope song right here. So I'm going to add the Kids at Hope song, push select, and now I have that, and I can move that to the center. Perfect. Now I have the Kids at Hope song, I have the Kids at Hope pledge, Kids at Hope, and I'm done with this page. So, and if you notice up here, now you have two things in your menu bar, home and pledge, because you have two pages. Alright guys, go add your video, and then come back and we'll finish up with the next page, and then we'll be done for the day. Alright guys, hopefully your whole page looks like this. You have Kids at Hope pledge, this, and this. Now, if you don't, rewind and do that now. So we're going to add another page. So we're going to go to Pages again. And we're going to add this plus button one more time. And I'm going to put Destinations. Now we're actually going to add several pages here. So we're going to add Destinations. And one thing about how websites work is you can actually put a page within a page. So they're called parent pages. You might be able to hear my dog Pepper in the background. Alright, so we're going to add 4 different pages under it. So now that we have Destinations here, we're going to click this little tiny 3 dots, the ellipse right here. And we're going to add a sub page. So if you didn't quite get that, I added a page just like I did last time by clicking New Page. And then I'm going to click this ellipse and I'm going to add a sub page. I'm going to add 4 different sub pages. So we're going to add the 4 destinations. Home and family. Okay, that's 1. And you'll see that it comes in here. And now there's a little arrow there, which is exactly what you want. Now, don't add a sub page under home and family. We have to go back to destinations and add another sub page. So now we're going to add community and service. Okay, we're going to add another subpage. So again, I'm under destinations, not under the ones we're currently creating. Education and career. Okay, and then one more subpage. And we're going to find hobbies and recreation. Now, if you need this, it's also under the, if you need to know how to spell it, it's under Google Classroom in the assignment. I have them listed, okay? So you can copy and paste those, so it makes it a little bit easier for you. All right, so now that we have these 4 pages, and let's say you made a mistake, and I have one that's under home and family like this. All I need to do is grab it and drag it under destination, okay? So even if it's not under destination right away, you can always drag one and put it under destination just to make sure you have that. So I want everybody to stop the video and go create that page, those, well, 5 pages, the destinations page and all of these 4 right now. Okay guys, you'll notice something that happened up here. Now we have destinations, and if we hover over it, we have our 4 pages under here, which is great. So now what we're going to do is we're going to make this really simple. We're going to insert a picture. So I'm going to go, or insert a text box, I apologize. So we're going to insert a text box first, and we're going to type, and I don't want to be under hobbies and recreation. I want to make sure we're under destinations. So make sure destinations is up here. And we're going to type in destinations. Let's do 4 destinations. There we go. And again, I don't want this so small. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to add these same things to my web page right here. So, I apologize if there's a little jumble. I had to stop and go back and fix what I was doing. So, hobbies and career, right? So that's one of them. So I don't want to just push enter. That is not something that I want to do. Then I'm going to add another one. I'm going to put home and family. Add another one. Education and career. And we're almost done. And one more, which was community and services. Okay, so this one, I'm going to make all of these center, right? So we want everything centered. It just looks better in my opinion. You don't have to put them center, but I like them center. I am going to change the boldness of them so they pop out a little bit better. So highlight, and I'll do a subheading. I don't want to make them huge, but we're going to make them a subheading. And then once we do that, we're going to actually add a create links. So what I want you guys to do is stop your video and go do this right now and add these 4 things. Okay, now that you're back and we've added those 4 things, so you have hobbies and career, home and family, education and career, and community and services, as well as have all of these pages, right? So the last thing we're going to do today is we are going to highlight this, and we're going to click this little chain button right here. So it's called a link. So all I need to do is once I click this, I can scroll down and I can find the right page for hobbies and career. And it's not supposed to be career, it's supposed to be recreation. So I made a mistake on that. That was my fault. Okay, so let's try that again. So we'll highlight and we're going to link it. And hobbies and recreation. I do that and I click apply. So now this actually takes me to that page. So I'm going to do this one as well. Home and family. Home and family. I'm going to link this one. Education and career. And finally, this one. Click that link button. And community and service. Apply. And now if I click on any one of these, this is your preview button, so you can kind of see how everything works. So this is what the page looks like. So I click on it, it goes right to that web page, right? So if I go back, I can click on the next one, and it goes right to that web page. So that's it for today. So go back and go ahead and rewind if you need to. Link the video or link the pages as necessary, and then tomorrow we will finish off completing these 4 pages. Okay? Fantastic. I will see you guys in the Google Meets or tomorrow, and hope answer any of your questions that you may have. Okay? Thanks, guys.